Good day. Today I will be discussing about what internet is, its history and background. It is important for us knowing about it since we are widely using this so-called internet. So internet or interconnected network or sometimes called simply the net. It is a worldwide system of computer networks, a network of networks in which users at any one computer can, if they have permissions, get information from any other computer and sometimes talk directly to users at other computers. But what is the importance of this net to us? Well, we can do many things using internet. The internet make it possible to quickly find information like browsing Google, communicate with people around the world, manage your finances, shop from home, listen to music, and watch videos, and much more. Let us also discuss how this internet started. February 7, 1950, it was the day Secretary of Defense Neil McRoy signed Department of Defense Directive 5101.15. His signature launched the Adventure Research Projects Agency, or the ARPA, known as the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. The ARPA, the creation of the agency, is an important moment in science history because it led to the creation of the Internet we recognize today. The Internet in the 1950s. The Cold War was in full swing in the 1950s, and the US was worried about the Soviet Union's growing scientific prowess. Because of Sputnik 1, launched in 1957, the US military was concerned about the Soviet Union attacking from space and destroying the US long-distance communication networks. The existing National Defense Network relied on telephone lines and wires that were susceptible to damage. In 1962, JRCR Linklander, a scientist from ARPA and MIT, suggested connected computers to keep a communications network active in the US in the event of nuclear attack. Internet in the 1970s. This network came to be known as the APR network or ARPA net. Packet tracing made data transmission possible in 1965, and by 1969, military contractor Bolt, Beranek, and Newman, or BBN, developed an early form of routing devices known as Interface Message Processor, or the IMPS, which revolutionized data transmission. The Standard University Network was the first local area network connecting distant workstations. In 1981, the NSF expanded ARPANET to National Computer Science Researchers when it founded the Computer Science Network, or the CSNET. BBN assumed NCNET operation management in 1984. The Internet in the 1980s. A- Internet in the 1980s. ARPANET adopted the Transmission Control Protocol, or the TCP, in 1983 and separated out the Military Network, or MILNet, assigning a subset for public research, launched formally as the National Science Foundation Network, or NSFNET. In 1985, engineers designed it to connect university computer science departments across the U.S. ARPANET
transition to the Open Network Protocols (TCP) and IP in 1983 accelerated the already burgeoning spread of Internet technology, says Stephen Wolf, principal scientist with Internet 2, when NSFS pledging NSFNet adopted the same protocols. ARPANET technology spread rapidly not only to university campuses across the U.S. to support the higher education community, but also to emergent Internet service providers to support commerce and industry. The NSFNet eventually became a link resource for the 5 supercomputing centers across the U.S., connecting researchers to regional networks and then the only nearly 200 subsidiary networks. In 1989 saw a major step forward in Internet communication. Tim Berners-Lee of the European Organization for Nuclear Research, or the CERN, created the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or the HTTP, a standardization that gave distributed computer platforms the ability to access the same Internet sites. For these reasons, Berners-Lee is widely regarded as the father of the World Wide Web, or the WWW. The Mosaic web browser, created in 1993 at the National Center for Supercomputing Application, or the NCSA, at the University of Illinois Urbana campaign, was a key development that emerged from the NSFNet. Mosaic was the first to show image in line with text, and it offered many other graphical users interface norms we've came to expect today, like the browser's URL address board and back forward reload options for viewing websites. The Internet went from being an obscure research idea to a technology that is used by over 3.2 billion people in less than 60 years. Computer science has moved fast, but hold on tight. You can be sure it's not done evolving. Thank you.